Blakeman!
So happy to be back here at the Actors Temple. I've actually been doing a lot of temples and JCCs lately, which gives you some idea how well my career is going. And so great to be in the coveted first spot. It's always nice to be on in blinding sunshine. It's a nice thing. But I love the Actors Temple, and it's so important. 100 years. Isn't that incredible? 100 years. And 100 years the Actors Temple. It was a church for the first 50, but still, it's no. And it's incredible. We so need great shuls like Actors Temple, because some are closing. There's actually another neighborhood house of worship closed last year, the Renaissance Diner. Still trying to get over it, you know. And I love the Actors Temple. This kind of like, this has like a high holiday feel to it, except cheaper. But it's no, actually, I went here once for the high holidays. Actually, it wasn't here at the Actors Temple. It was the Road Company, but still very good. And I love the Actors Temple. It's so unique. It's the only synagogue where you can buy tickets for high holidays at TKTS. So it's wonderful. And I went one year. It was lovely. It was an obstructed. I was behind the ark, but still, it was, you know. I got the sense of it. It was very nice, and it's still. And to see Rabbi Jill, incredible. Just so. Can I just say that I love saying Rabbi Jill. It's the only occasion as an adult I get to call somebody by their title and first name. It's since Dr. Jerry when I was 9. So it's nice. It's a nice kind of thing. And I love a lot of room. This is actually much larger than my apartment, so I'm kind of a little exhausted. But as Bob was saying, we're getting incredible weather. Today's a beautiful day, but it's going to be like 80 and I think 90 the next day. And I love a beach day. It's going to be very nice. I still have memories of going to the beach with my parents. I grew up in Manhattan Beach in Brooklyn. Any Brooklyn people? And I grew up by the beach. And to this day, going to the beach for me is kind of traumatic. Because when I go to the beach with my parents think that a child in a wet bathing suit for a second would catch pneumonia immediately. So they always wait for me as I came out of the water. It's like the pit stop at the Indy 500. They're waiting. It's like, off, they have the dry suit. All right, here he comes. All right, he's coming closer. All right, here we go. Take the wetsuit off now. And they spin me around and drag the wetsuit. It's great being naked for 500 other people. And this is last summer, too. So nothing really changes. But it's exciting. So anyway, and I can't believe this is May 15th. The year is flying by, and I love that. Again, another thing about Actors Temple I always love, and Bob mentioned it too. I mean, incredible names of people, and they always say, if these walls could talk. And anytime I hear that, I go, if these walls could talk, I'd be frightened, frankly, because it would be walls talking, and that's, you know. Nice to meet Ethel Merman when she was alive, but not through the wall. But that's my only point. There's never a thing like, I'd like to hear some walls talking now. That would be nice. But it's incredible. So Memorial Day is just around the corner. And by the way, can I say another thing? I'm just so thrilled to be here, and I only have 8 minutes to share my thrill and nachas. But what other show, and Bob knows this, what other show can I get up and say, how was your Lag BaOmer? Never get it. If I say they're the comic strip, I would get a blank expression. So, but anyway, Memorial Day is coming. Memorial Day, as you know, is the unofficial start of summer, right? And last Memorial Day, if you remember, Donald Trump clinched the Republican nomination Memorial Day weekend, which made it the unofficial start of the apocalypse. I don't want to divide us, and some of you may have voted for him and go, that's what America's all about. You vote for whoever you want. That's fine. I believe in voting. Absolutely, you got to vote. I vote even when there's no election. I vote. I just love voting so much. No, literally. I used to live on the Upper East Side. I once voted in a primary election. I get to the school on the Upper East Side. It said, primary election canceled, no contested races. It signed Vladimir Putin. It was very nice. Now we'll get into the Russia thing. Look, I think, you know, we need to get along with all countries, and Trump and Putin had a very nice phone chat the other day. You know, dictator to dictator. It was very nice. But I don't get those. I think people should vote for whoever they want. That's great. Some of the reasons I'm never quite sure of when people say, like, I like Trump because he says what's on his mind. All I can say is that's like the least unique human trait any human being can have. You know? There are billions of people who could say what's on there. In fact, I was taking the F train earlier. Several people were saying just what was on their mind. They were saying it to themselves, whispering, but still, you know. And they go, I'd like to vote for him for president. That'd be good. Or I love when people say, I like Trump because he's going to shake things up, which he is, not in the way you want. I'm all for shaking up, but I would like to limit it to dessert. Not to turning the country, you know, I like to go out. You know, normally I got the tiramisu. You know what? I'm going to shake things up. Let me get the tartufo. The government doesn't fall apart. People don't lose health care. It's a very nice thing, I think. No, but it's crazy. But then, you know, we're Jewish. We worry, but, you know, people say, oh, Trump, don't worry, but he loves the Jews. His son-in-law is Jewish. This is the waspiest Jew I've ever seen in my life. Jared. You know? Wow, Jared. You know, it's like, you know, even in Darien, that's wasp. You know. And how can he be Jewish? He never talks. I've never heard him open his mouth. He's safe. He's got. And look, I don't want to get heavy here, but look, we're Jews. We got to care about our heritage. They left things out. They leave things out occasionally. Like Holocaust Remembrance Day, beautiful day. They made a statement. Forgot to mention the Jews. Forgot. Yeah, it's like a little omission there. It's like, you know, they edit this. Like, I think we should get some billing. You know. I mean, who we leave out? No, I think we got it. Just people in general, right? We got it. Yeah. And then Sean Spicer or Melissa McCarthy, whichever one you prefer. She's better, I think. She's a better president. Yeah, she's better. Sean Spicer said that Adolf Hitler never used chemical weapons. He's not as bad as Assad, right? He never used chemical weapons. And then he referred to Holocaust centers. That's a new term. Gee, you never heard of Holocaust centers. That sounds like a happy thing. You know, we only have 2 days. Which Holocaust center do you think is the... There's one like a little coffee place in the back. And some, these people, it's incredible. And but I want to be fair. I want to be fair. Trump, a lot of people say his cabinet is not diverse. I think it's very diverse in the ways that they're incompetent. It's incredible. It's very diverse. Like Ben Carson, the guy is head of housing and urban development. Now, in a normal time, as a comedian, I might say, well, he's qualified to be head of housing and urban development because he once lived in a house. Right? Except in this crazy day and age, he said that as his qualification. You can't make things up. And Ben Carson, look, the guy's a brain surgeon. Growing up, to me, that was the ultimate. Brain surgeon. Apparently, you don't have to be a brain surgeon to be a brain surgeon. But I wish Bernie was president. I love Bernie Sanders. I mean, Hillary would have been great too. I love Bernie. I mean, can you imagine if Bernie Sanders was president? We could have had Larry David as vice president. You know, they could have switched off on Saturday Night Live. You know, it'd be great. And there's a great show now on Comedy Central. A guy, I forgot his name, who does a great Bernie Sanders too. And but I was thinking the other day, any Jewish guy over 40 from New York can do a Bernie Sanders impression. You know? I was with my dad today. God bless him. Not 100, but 99 years old, so I'm very blessed. And so we had lunch. My dad sounds like Bernie Sanders. Like we were going from Brooklyn into Manhattan. He was going to say, Dad, you want to take the bridge or the tunnel? The tunnel? I'm going to spend $14 to go into the city? What am I, a billionaire? That's for the 1%, you know. Anyway, I'm lucky to have my dad. I'm so lucky to be back here at the Actors Temple with all of you. Thank you so much. Here's to another 100 years. Thank you very much.
Blakeman.